This is what I'm doing right now. I'm filming on my phone because it's just a little bit easier, but I'm waiting for this to load on my iPad where it's a little bit easier for me to edit certain things. And these are the other videos that I'm working on at some point. They're having to do with my cat, and they're in my cloud. This is just my YouTube and some of the people I watch. These are these Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. Sometimes I watch their lives. They're very cute. And I'm gonna put a video on while I wait for this because it's gonna take a little bit of time, and then I'm going to work on that. And I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. I just see how long this takes. It's already 1:30, so it's kind of late. But figuring this out has taken some time, so it's a little bit frustrating. That's kind of what's going on right now. Winnie, my dog, she is out with my mom. Winnie does volunteer. Well, she does like therapy visits to different places. She's a therapy dog, and so on Mondays they usually go to a hospital, I think. So that's where she is right now, and I'll probably be back soon. Sometimes I have to go keep my cat company because if he wakes up and sees that no one's here, he gets very lonely and he comes meowing for me. But I haven't heard him, so I think he's fine. That's what I'm doing for right now. I'm again recording on my phone. I don't know how much I'm going to be recording this week because my mom just got back and told me that my dad is having like surprise surgery. Evidently, he woke up this morning with eye problems and somehow he has a detached retina. So he's going to have surgery today or tomorrow. And he helps a lot with the animals with my mom. She's the main one that does the animals, but also he does, stuff at night. So I'm going to be helping in regards to that if she needs it. And I had doctor appointments that she was going to take me to. I don't drive. So if she's not able to because she's taking care of him or helping him or whatever, I'm going to have to like get a Uber or whatever and go to my doctor appointment. So I'll still figure it out. But just kind of not what I expected to hear or find out. I am worried, but I think it's not that serious of surgery. I mean, it's the eye, but like I think it's not necessarily that high risk of a surgery. I don't think. I don't know. I feel like my mom would have said if it is. Plus, I mean, I don't know. I've heard of it happening to people before, and they go through the surgery. So I don't think it's necessarily that high risk of a surgery. I mean, any surgery has risks, but I think the main thing is healing because he's usually very active and has a job, and I'm assuming he won't be able to go to work. So that's kind of the main thing. I don't know that much what's happening, but so yeah, that's what's happening now. It is nighttime now. It's still Monday, and I've just had a shower. My dad is home. He didn't have surgery today. Evidently, the doctor did do something with a laser. My mom said about like repairing some holes, but he's having the main surgery tomorrow. So him and my mom are going to be gone most of the day, and so I'm going to be responsible for the house and the animals. And mom has to write me a whole list because the cat and the dog have very specific things that have to be done with them. They're both older and have health issues, and have like specific food at a specific time, and I don't think I have to give any medication. They both have medications, and I'm just not usually involved in really any of that. Like, I kind of see it peripherally, but I don't know the specifics. I take care of animals if they're both gone for a day, or there was a few years ago where they both were gone for a vacation for like a week or two, and so I was, responsible for everything. And it's a very long list of everything I have to do. I know more of everything that's done with the guinea pigs because the guinea pigs live in my room, so I see that every day, and they're not really that difficult. The really only thing I probably won't be doing is getting them out. They get out every day to kind of like come out and run around and play. Mostly they just cuddle. They don't usually want to run around, but they have the opportunity to, because my mom does the everyday handling because I'm actually allergic to them, even though they live in my room. So I handle them sometimes because I do like holding them, but it's when it's more convenient for me to take off what I'm wearing and wash everywhere that they've touched, because I will get really itchy and break out, and I have to wash everything immediately. So I don't know that I'll be getting them out like they normally do, but I can take care of their food and all of that. And then I just have to like walk my dog. She gets out a few times a day, and she can be weird about eating her food, so I don't know if she'll eat while my mom's gone. She likes to have my mom stand there while she eats, or she won't eat. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but so I'll be doing that. And it sounds like the surgery is not going to be that big of a deal, but the recovery is weird. Like, my dad has to basically spend at least a week at all times face down, except for like 45 minutes. He can turn around, like, and not be face down. So that's going to be uncomfortable and inconvenient, and it means he can't work. So someone else is going to have to teach us classes, and I don't know if me and my mom are going to be doing dinners, because my dad's actually the one that cooks. He's the one he does the food shopping, and he does the cooking. It's been that way since I was a kid. So, I mean, both me and my mom are capable of cooking. He's just the one that wants to do it, likes to do it, and has done it. So, I guess we'll just figure this kind of things out. But I'm, slightly worried, because I think anytime with surgery, there's going to be worry, but mainly I just feel like that recovery is going to be really uncomfortable and inconvenient and everything. I mean, he seems very unworried, but that's just kind of his personality, is that he's like, I asked how it happened, and he's just like, yeah, it's just something that happens, that can happen. But I don't know. That's the update on that. I'm still using my phone because it's just easier than getting my camera out for these. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be recording tomorrow, Tuesday, or not. And then Wednesday is my doctor's appointment that I don't know if I have to get myself to or not, because my dad also will have a post-op appointment. So I have to figure that out. I'll be a little nervous if I have to get an Uber, just because I'm not comfortable with having to be around strangers stuff. The main thing is that then I have to have a conversation with a stranger. Like, it was perfectly fine being an Uber when my brother was visiting recently because he kept up the conversations and I could just sit there quietly. But if it's just me, then I have to do the polite conversation, and I don't necessarily want to do that. I'd rather just sit there. But that's really my main thing, because I used to get myself around places all the time when I was like in college and stuff, and I did live away from my parents. I was able to do all of that just fine, but we don't really have too much public transportation here or where I lived, where I consider like back home. We just didn't have good public transportation there. It was a really small town. So I'm just very used to my parents driving me places since I don't drive. So I'm not good at doing any of that stuff with strangers anymore. And I get a bit uncomfortable. That's really my biggest worry, is having to do that. And then I walk with a cane, and people can sometimes be a bit weird about that. They would be like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" And then they want to give advice, and it's like I've been this way for a long time, so I just, So that's it for now. I don't know if I'll do any more updates tonight or not. So for now, I'll say goodnight. That goes in the trash. Yeah, the cat knocked it. I'm recording them, but I can cut you out. I just want to get them weeking. I'm filming, so you won't be really in it. I got him, but not really you. These are some items at Hot Topic I like. This is a capybara purse with an orange on his head. Here's Gur from Invader Zim. And another Gur purse. I have a tattoo of Gur, so I really like him. Here are some pins that I really liked. I collect pins, so I found a whole bunch that I thought were really cute, and I'm just showing all kinds of pins that they have. This was one of the ones I really wanted, and that was their Christmas horror one. Little froggy. This is what I ended up choosing, and I opened it up in this vlog.
Step out of the car. I know you're concerned. You have your concerned look on your face. It's that look that says, I'm concerned.
Oh, it's a boy. It's a boy. He's awake. Your kitty's awake. Are you waiting for Mom? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Let me put stuff down and then I'll take you for a walk. Okay? I know you didn't get the walk you wanted this morning.
I'm back from my doctor's appointment. I'm pretty tired because I was out for quite a bit today and I just don't have a large tolerance to being able to do a lot of things. I haven't explicitly said it in any of the vlogs, but I have chronic illness, specifically fibromyalgia, but I have other things they deal with too. That's just kind of the main thing, and so I get tired very easily and just not usually able to do too many things in a day. And today I decided to go to the mall that wasn't too far away from my doctor's appointment while I was already out because I haven't been there for a while. I haven't really been anywhere for a while. I just don't really go out much. I don't tend to have the energy to be around people or do things much. But I decided that while I was out, I would do that. And my parents were out at my dad's doctor's appointment, so I did end up taking an Uber to my doctor's appointment, which that went fine. The appointment for myself went fine. For my dad, he's fine. I mean, he had surgery on his eye, so the healing is going to be a bit difficult, but he's okay. He had the checkup today and everything is doing how it's supposed to. And so my appointment, I was just getting a shot that I get every 3 months. So that went quickly. And then my parents were going to pick me up and bring me home if they could. But they were on their way home, but they were an hour away. And so I decided to just go to the mall because that was a very short trip with an Uber. And so that was not very much money and it would give me something to do. And I just don't go there very much. So I did that. And I mean, it was enjoyable. It's just I'm always then very tired afterwards and then sometimes also very sore depending how much I walk. Even though I use my cane, I still get very sore. I'm not feeling too bad right now. I didn't walk a huge amount because I mostly stayed in one store. I went to Hot Topic and I recorded a tiny bit in there, just a few items that I found that I liked because I didn't want to record a lot. I'm just not terribly comfortable recording in public. So I recorded just a few things that I thought were nice, and then I ended up buying, see if I can show it. I ended up buying this, which is a mystery pin. I love pins. It's one of the things that I collect. And this one, I'm having trouble getting to focus, but it's horror cats, but they're Christmas. And the other one I was trying to decide between was these really cute, well-drawn, fantasy kind of fall Halloween cats, and they're all black cats, and they're really cute and like beautiful fall cats, and I loved the art of it. And so I was kind of going between like these beautiful artistic Halloween cats or this one, which I just feel is actually more in the spirit of cats, like the true heart of cats, which is cats being like horror movie villains, cats as murderers and like cute but deadly. And I love cats. But this is what I got, so I'll open that up and see what I get. And then these were at the register. I got these. They're Thai tea mochi. These were just out though, and I'm used to mochi being refrigerated, so I don't know what they'll taste like. I've never had Thai tea flavored mochi. I mean, I've had Thai tea and I like Thai tea, and I like mochi, so I'll see how that is. I think they're individually packaged, but I don't know if I should refrigerate them, even if they're individually packaged. I'm not going to have them right now because they are dairy, and I'm like technically lactose intolerant. I try and have as little dairy as I can, and then if I do have dairy, I take a pill because otherwise I do have issues. But I still do have dairy when I want to. So I think the rest of the day I'm just gonna edit because it's Wednesday and I still haven't posted my weekend, like my first group of vlogs. So I do want to try and get those posted because now it's kind of getting late, and I have been continuing to record even though I did not record anything on Tuesday, I don't believe. But other than that, I'm continuing to record and hoping that I'll just be able to get the first ones posted and then get these posted as regularly as possible. The main thing is that I just want to keep up with this, and it's something that I've set as kind of a goal, and I want to do it as much as possible. So yep, that's what I'm going to stick with today, is seeing how much of my first group of Vlogmas videos I can finish up, because I am pretty close to finishing the editing. I don't think there's too much more I have to do, so we'll see.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, he's been liking the bed.
In the bed, and I was gonna take it out and give you back your house. Now what do I do? Huh? What do I do now? You want to keep the bed, or should I give you your house back? I don't know.
It's nighttime of the 7th. I was working for the whole day, and I did get my video of the weekend Vlogmas completely finished. I have it uploaded to YouTube. I haven't made it public yet though because I still have to do a thumbnail. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing that today or on the 8th because I'm tired. So I'll have to see about that. Tonight is also the first night of Hanukkah, so we just have an electric menorah right now that my mom is using. We have a bunch of like actual menorahs that we've used over the years, but my mom just prefers to do this now because it doesn't have to do with fire, because we have the animals, particularly the cat. He likes to get on the table and he likes to get into things, and we don't have to worry about leaving it unattended, because with Hanukkah candles, with menorahs, you're actually not supposed to blow it out. Like one of the things about it is that you're supposed to leave it burning until it just kind of melts down and goes out itself. So you just leave it going the whole night. That's something that you're supposed to do, just kind of like one of the rules of Hanukkah, I guess. Like, it's considered bad, I guess, to blow Hanukkah candle out. So it's just something that, now that we're grown up, that my mom has gone to, is just doing the electric one because it's easier. So we did that tonight. I was going to record it, but I was just too tired to set up really recording anything. So I might try tomorrow, we'll see. And me and my mom opened our first presents. We're obviously not going to be doing presents every night. We only did that when me and my brother were kids. But I had bought me and her like mystery books. There are a bunch of different people on Etsy that do this, and these ones were like really cute, the packaging and everything. And I took some pictures of the packaging and of my book, so I'm gonna end up posting those in this video. But we opened those together to see what we got. Basically, you pick what genre you want, and you can also send in your Goodreads to the person, and they'll send you a like gently used book that fits into the genre. So I got a middle grade and I got my mom a mystery. I haven't heard of either of them, but they seem to be interesting. So I might read hers also. So that's basically what today has been. Tomorrow I have another doctor's appointment, but my mom can take me to this one, so that's good. And then I don't know what I'm doing after that. At some point I have to record some videos. I have to edit what I've been recording this week, so I think I'll probably just be continuing with those things. So yeah, that's today. This is my dinner. My parents saved me what was left over. This is leftover turkey from Thanksgiving with, I think, like a vegetable stock sauce and peas and mushrooms, and I think there's some celery in there, and pasta. And then these are sourdough English muffins that my dad made. He did the sourdough starter. He made, the English muffins from scratch, and they're very good. So that's what I'm eating for dinner. Winnie always greets anyone at the door as we come in. Hi, Minnie. Hi. Hi. Did I just get home? Yeah. Where are we going? Where are we going? Look at the tail. Look at the tail. Hi. Are you so excited? Are you so excited? Oh, is that Mom? Is that Mom?